Welcome back to the Death Knight Squire, a solo D&D adventure that I'm playing through that I've dubbed Lone Wolfkins, because I'm clever like that. So where we left off, my character, again, a dragonborn sorcerer, has come down into the crypts. He made his way through the forest, and he's come into the crypts below. He ran into some bandits that gave him, pointed him in the right direction of where they had last seen the Death Knight. And just a reminder, I am trying to find him because he has kidnapped the grandson of some people back in town. We think that he's trying to turn this young boy into his squire. So I have been tasked with rescuing him for no small amount of money. So that's where we left off, as I was making my way creeping through the crypts under the forest. So let's just get back into it. You edge forward and fancy you hear something from far, far down the passage ahead. Your heart leaps at the sound and you freeze, but all falls silent again. Slowly you move forward, gripping the handle of your weapon. Am I moving with stealth? Absolutely. I've been okay at these. I changed the dice, by the way. I'm using the dragon egg dice now. Crap. Okay, I'm not, I don't think I'm being stealthy. Okay, so failed the stealth. If you're checking for traps, go to entry bend traps. Definitely doing that. Okay. As you enter the passage, you check thoroughly for traps ahead. Make a perception roll DC 14. I actually can't remember if I did this last time, so I'm just going to go ahead and redo it now. Perception. Oh, I think I actually hit that. Okay. If you have a hand-drawn map that you picked up or in your travels, you may make this roll with advantage. Okay. If you're successful, go to entry passage traps. Passage traps, okay. Right here. You search thoroughly, and to your great surprise and relief, find some suspicious-looking slits in the walls. A further search reveals a pressure plate on the floor. This looks like it could be a blade trap of some sort. Carefully, you slide past the pressure plate and move past it towards the room beyond, which you can now see at the end of the passageway. Go to entry circular room. Okay. Make sure we find the right one this time. Okay, right here. This room is perfectly circular, and unlike the last one, does not smell musty. Well, that's good. There's a faint smell of incense in here, and at the other side of the room from where you entered, you can see an altar of some kind. Rubble is scattered across the altar and the floor and its base. To investigate the rubble? Yeah, I mean, I think I should, right? Why not? Let's take a look. Look rubble. Okay. You move over to the altar and check out the rubble. It becomes obvious quite quickly from looking at these fragments that a holy idol of some sort once stood here. It's been destroyed. Wondering what this could mean, or perhaps you already know, I don't, you continue to exit to the far side. But I want to know! I want to know what that means! I want to roll something! Alright. Like, I don't even know what idol it was. Have I not been looking around? Have I just been going too straight into this? Nah, okay. Also, appropriately, the next entry is called tunnel vision. Okay. Tunnel vision. You hear that same sound again, much clearer than before. Someone is in pain, groaning and pleading. It sounds like a boy. We're looking for a boy. But do I trust this noise? It seems too easy. You breathe silently, steadying your nerves, and move slowly forward, your mind surprisingly clear. That's good. Go to submap 5 and follow the directions there. Okay, let's go to submap 5. All right. Interesting. Okay, let me add my token back in. Oh, you're down here. Okay. Now we jump to submap 5. As you approach the left bend ahead, the noise becomes clearer, a low groaning, and underneath that, a growling sound. Then another sound, the chink of metal, the sound of armored feet across stone. Then a ragged, broken voice speaking a 2-word command. Kneel, Squire. Okay, maybe I was wrong. maybe we are just coming right here. Moving with stealth? Yes, DC 10 this time, so hopefully I can make this. Boom! Dirty 20. Okay. Since you have heard noises, okay, if you have the hand-drawn map, make this check with advantage. Take note of the success and failure and go to the entry Bending Passage. Bending Passage. Well, that's not a good picture. I mean, it's good art, but it's scary. As quietly as you can, you slide, whatever, around the corner. A diagonal passage continues ahead and opens into a room which appears to be illuminated. You hear the voice again, little more than a growl shaped into words. Look at me, Kerr. Look at me. You take advantage of these words to make a few steps, and then you have a view into the room. What you see stops your heart. Seated on a large throne atop a dais is a gruesome-looking warrior. Even sitting down, he appears tall. You reckon his height to be at least 7 feet, probably taller. He's armored from head to toe, although his face and parts of his midriff are exposed. The armor is patched and rusted. In his hand, he holds a huge sword, and he's glaring at the bound figure groveling before him. This figure has their back to you, but you notice the clothes of a noble. From his size, you judge this to be a teenage boy, likely Derek Brumont, which can only mean one thing. The big ugly guy on the throne is the Death Knight, and it looks like you have arrived just in time. This appears to be a squiring ceremony. You feel a malevolent energy pulsing from the warrior. Watching, your mind races as you carefully consider your next move. Oddly, to his right is a brazier which emanates an unearthly blue light, casting an eerie pall over the huge warrior. Place a token to represent the Death Knight on the throne, and one representing you near the door. Don't worry about a token for Derek just yet. Okay. Well, let's find us a nice token for a Death Knight. Do I have something that would work? Ooh. Yeah, I have this. I'll use it. It's something from Kupo Quest. So, hopefully, it's nowhere near as strong as the one in Kupo Quest, but we'll use that knight. All right. Did you succeed on the stealth check earlier? If so, I can go to sneak up. Let's do that. Okay. You are well concealed on the opposite side of the room from the Death Knight, who has not noticed your arrival. Well, that's good. You may use this opportunity to make a ranged weapon or spell attack on the ghastly creature. Roll your attack aiming for an AC of 15. If your attack hits, go to... Now, here's the question. I'm hidden, right? So I should get advantage, right? So I'm not trying to cheat, but I'm a hidden foe, so I think I do get advantage. So if that's the case, I think I'm going to go... I think I'm going to pour an actual spell slot into this. I mean, no cantrips here because we've got... Chromatic Orb or Chaos Bolt. Let's see. Chaos Bolt has the ability to explode, I think. No. If you roll the same number on both d8s, the chaotic energy leaps from one target to a different creature. Okay, so I don't need that. But Chromatic Orb is 3d8, so I'll probably go with that. And I get to choose Acid, Cold, Lightning, Poison. What do we I mean, I know, cold seems like, necrotic, cold, poison. Maybe lightning? Maybe I'll do lightning damage. Okay, so let's go for it. Chromatic Orb with advantage. AC 15. Come on. Yes. Okay. 23. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, that scared me for a second. So as Yariel comes around, he sees what's happening and he takes his moment and he steadies and he creates this chromatic orb of sparkling electrical energy as he shoots it across, aiming straight for the Death Knight, hitting him. If your range attack hits, go to entry ranged surprise. Okay. Roll damage and take note of it. Okay. Let's roll that damage. 3d8 for chromatic orb, and I'll make sure to mark off my spell slot. I've already used 2 now. Come on, come on, come on. 16 damage. Okay. 16 damage. Okay. I wonder how much they have. The attack hits the undead knight full in the chest, making him cry out in anger. Who dares enter my chamber? Quickly, he regains composure and stands, lifting his weapon, and then his gaze lands on you. Ah, there you are. So foolish to enter here unaccompanied. And now you shall pay for your foolishness. Go to entry critical. Okay. Roll initiative. D20 for yourself, and the Death Knight, his initiative bonus is +1. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll his. I'll just do a straight D20 here. Oh, come on! Okay. Okay, I should have rolled mine first. All right, +2. Come on, nat 20. This is when I need you. Okay, it hit 18 and then bounced over to 2. That's stupid. I only have 14 hit points. This is gonna be bad. Did I take... I do have mage armor on. But did I take... I didn't take shield. That was dumb. Okay. If you on the initiative, go to Init 1. If you do not, go to Night Attack. Okay. Jesus Christ. As he prepares to attack, the Death Knight pauses and smiles at you, a chilling sight to behold. Then, from his bony, decimated gut, a horrid laugh arises, filling the chamber and echoing all around. The air is laced with fear, and Derek Brumont cowers in a corner, whimpering and covering his face. Make a wisdom save, DC 13. Okay. Come on. Boom! Fuck you, Death Knight. His fear aura affects you as well. If you fail the save, take a -1 penalty to all attack rolls. This effect can be canceled out by successful wisdom save, blah, 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 blah. If you have great spores, eat them now. Okay, but I passed, so we're good. Then, still laughing, he lashes out at you with his longsword. Roll a d20 adding 5. Well, he's gonna hit, I'm sure. I only have, let's see, my armor with mage armor becomes 13 plus your dexterity modifier. Okay. So that's actually 13 plus, so 15. So 15 actually right now. Okay. It's a little bit better. Okay. A little bit better, but it didn't really matter. Now did it? Okay, so he's going to hit. Adding 5, the result is higher than your AC. Roll 1d8 plus 3. Come on, low roll. Come on. Good. So 4 damage. Okay, I'm still alive. Why did I think bringing a sorcerer on a solo mission was a good idea? It's my favorite class, but why didn't I do like a fighter or a barbarian? Then go to entry tosser. Okay. Derek, you yell at the boy, trying to shock him out of his frightened state. You could do with all the help you could get right now. As a free action, you may toss a dagger or short sword to Derek, if you have one to spare, so he can cut himself free of his bonds. I believe I do. Let me check my inventory. Oh, I've got like 4 daggers, so I toss that right over to Derek. You wield your weapon and prepare your next attack. Roll your next attack, referring to the stat block below. Take a -1 penalty to your attack roll if you're under the influence of fear. I'm not. Make sure you're keeping track of hit points on both sides. Well, yeah. Oh, do I actually have a stat block now? Let's see. Okay. He has 28 hit points, and I've already dealt 16. Okay, so we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Okay. Armor class 15. Hit points 28. Let's see. I think I might. Let's see. Actually, I think I might be out of spell slots because of the mage armor. Because I think the other one was detect magic. So with that, maybe I'll do a sorcerer's burst. Okay. Let's give this a try. DC 15. Okay. Not a big deal. Okay. So as I create this burst of energy, it pulses out from me, but the Death Knight just kind of waves it off. As he prepares for round 2, that'll be great. Damn you, interloper, the Death Knight roars. You will not rob me of my squire, as those wretches robbed me of my boy so long ago. Quickly, he moves forward to attack once more, his long sword arcing towards you, the undead warrior seemingly out of his mind with rage. The Death Knight is exercising one of his feats, which relies on a rage to give him advantage on 2 attack rolls per day. Roll a d20 plus 5 with advantage. Okay, this isn't going to be good. I'm just going to roll 2 d20s. What's the high roll? 10 plus 5. Damn it. That's my AC. That's my AC. Okay. If it hits, do 1d8 plus 4 damage. This could take me out, depending on what this roll is. 11. That takes me down, because I had 10. 1d8 plus 4. 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Okay. Did you manage to throw Derek a blade? If so, go to Blade Boy. Let's go to Blade Boy. Derek has managed to cut himself free and has gotten to his feet. He is shaky, but there's a light in his eyes. You remember Lord Bruma and how honorable he seemed. Perhaps there is a little bit of warrior in this boy, too. Roll initiative for Derek, straight D20. So he'll go in between me and... Okay, so he should go right now. And have him enter the fray with whatever weapon he is holding. Stats for Derek are below. Place a token for him on the wall of the chamber. Okay. Let's see, monster. Let's just do... Is there a human? Okay, let's see. Commoner? Alright, he's gonna have, like, one of these, like, generic tokens. Okay. Place his token on the wall at the edge of the chamber. Perfect. Okay, the Death Knight will not attack Derek until you are dead, so stay alive. Okay. Cool. So it's his turn. Place your token on the wall. So he can run in and attack, right? Straight D20 to attack. Well, that... No modifiers? Use the stats for whatever... Oh, because he's got 0 across the board. Okay. Well, I threw him a dagger, so there's that. So I guess I'll do a straight D20 and oh man, I should have kept the... He has an AC of 15, I think. Come on. Go to your attack, okay? Well, my attack is, not there. If you're under the influence of the Death Knight's curse, blah, 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 blah. Brandishing your weapon, you move forward once more, which I don't do. So I guess I'm just going to make a death save. Right? Let's just roll it. 11, so that's a success. Okay. I wish Derek had some healing. That'd be great. Man, this is brutal. A 1d8 plus 4 is a lot for a second level character. Okay. Use the death knot stats below to make another attack, then go to entry Duke It Out. If you have won, go to victorious. If you've been defeated, go to valiant defeat. Okay. Well, I guess I'm not dead. Let's see what Duke It Out says, if it has a thing there. No, so I think, oh God, how do I go back? Crap. Oh, I didn't check what page I was on. Oh no. Let's see. Derek Brumont, here we go. Your attack. Valiant defeat. Okay. The Death Knight moves in for the killing blow he drops you. Okay, he's gonna move in. Derek is still up, but not doing much. But he stops just short of finishing you completely as I lay there on the ground. Do you have a word that you were given spoken to you by a fairy? If so, go to the entry of that name now. I didn't meet a fairy. If not, go to the entry worthy opponent. Lying there, bleeding out, you watch through a haze as the Death Knight walks over to Derek Brumont and loosens the boy's hands. Go now. Go, he commands. Without waiting, the boy stands and runs from the chamber, casting you a stricken look as he passes your prone form. The Death Knight walks over to you and kneels by your side. A worthy opponent you have proven, traveler. So worthy, in fact, that I think your destiny has been made clear. He reaches forward and touches your forehead, closing his eyes. A cold chill passes through you, and you feel life leaving your body, but a new kind of energy entering. Your senses change, and your heart stops beating. You're dead, but somehow not dead. The Death Knight draws a deep, ragged breath and proclaims, Now, arise, brave warrior, and begin your new life as my squire. You have become the Death Knight's squire. A fate worse than death? That remains to be seen. Go to the entry, oh well. Here endeth your adventure. But this doesn't have to be the end. Why not take another stab at this? Go and roll up a fresh PC and try again. There might be other things unexplored in this adventure, and surely Derek Brumont deserves a second chance. Well, Derek's fine, to be honest. Thank you for playing the Death Knight's Squire. Well, that sucks. Okay, so I'm not okay leaving it at that. So here's what's going to happen. I will be making a new character. I will be trying to come back in and defeat this person once more. I think I won't go with a caster. I feel like there's been a lot of... level 2, I think, was not the time to go with a caster, to be honest. But I'd like to see how I can do this, because I would like to change it a little bit, but try to keep to the module as much as possible. So here's what's going to happen. This is going to be a short episode because I died. I was close, though. I was so close, because, I mean, well, I think he had less than 10, and he just had a good roll. If I had survived that one hit, if he hadn't rolled 7, or had missed one of those hits, I think we would have been okay, but God, it was just... Oof. But yeah, what I think I'll do, I think I will roll up a new character. We will start back at entering into the forest. Maybe I'll go a different way, because this character wouldn't know exactly what had happened before. So all of the stuff from the prologue, that will be, I'm not going to replay that. That was essentially just getting the mission and things like that. Next time, we'll pick up with a new character, going into the forest, seeing if we can find some of the other things, exploring the forest, because I didn't mean to, But we kind of ended up just coming straight into this. I mean, I meant to kind of explore a little bit, but it was like, I mean, it wasn't hard. It was straight. I mean, that was the way they kind of wanted you to go. But yeah, so we'll see. Apparently there's a fairy. There's a fairy that can give us some information or a name. I'm curious to see what that's about. So I will start working on my next character, as Yariel Lildak has become the Death Knight Squire. What I'll need to think of is how exactly that's going to play into the narrative here. Because I think that changes things a little bit, and there's only so much that the choose-your-own-adventure style can do. But because he has a squire now, there definitely has to be some kind of repercussions for that, so we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, shorter episode. Didn't quite go the way that we had planned, but we'll see. Next time we'll come back. Maybe I'll do that barbarian. You know, there were so many benefits for a barbarian, but we'll see what I come up with. So, oh, a paladin would be a good one too. Going after Death Knight, that makes sense. Huh. Anyway, this is hard, especially level 2. This was quite difficult. I think that, yeah, I think Derek could have done a little more, if I'm being honest. Boy doesn't have any skills whatsoever. Come on. Anyway, meet us here next week for episode 3 as we rewind a little bit with a brand new character and get back into it and see what else we can explore in this module. So until then, thanks for watching. Again, if you'd like to join the Discord, kind of talk about this stuff or talk to me and some of the other players from all of our other APs, we've got a lot of stuff going on. You know, we've got a Final Fantasy 14 actual play, D&D Final Fantasy. We like Final Fantasy here. Dragonbane, Golden Vault, Temptations. We got all sorts of stuff here. Good stuff to watch. So also we have a Patreon if you want to join that. Free to join, 100% free to join, and the cheapest actual payment tier is $1 if you'd like to check that out. All of those links are in the description below. So thanks for hanging out, watching that epic death. This is not the last episode. We will be taking another whack at this. We will get this guy eventually. But until then, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.